Joe Root is a professional English cricketer and currently the captain of the Good English Test side. He stands at a height of 5'10", which is an average height for an adult male. Joe Root is almost the same height as the legendary Viv Richards, who was of a similar stature. Though his height isn't as tall as some of the other professional cricketers, it suits him just fine. Joe Root stands at 5'10", which is an admirable height for a cricketer. The amount of power and agility he has despite his height is quite remarkable. Joe Root's height of 5'10" is quite tall for his age group, and he stands out amongst his peers. He is a great example of how age isn't hindering talent and ambition. Joe Root stands at a shade over 5'10", a height which has enabled him to excel in the sport of cricket. His dedication and hard work have brought him to the heights he now enjoys. Joe Root's grand height of 5'10" is a source of inspiration for many youngsters who aspire to achieve great heights in cricket. The amount of commitment and dedication he has shown is remarkable. Joe Root stands tall at 5'10", a height which is slightly taller than the average cricket players. This is one of the primary reasons why he has been so successful in his cricketing career. Joe Root is a tall man at 5'10", and his amazing height has enabled him to take part in the many wonderful triumphs of the English cricket side in recent years. In spite of the great height of Joe Root at 5'10", he still manages to remain agile and dynamic on the field. His remarkable control and agility makes him a formidable batsman. There isn't much difference between the height of Joe Root at 5'10" and the other great cricketers. His tall stature has helped him succeed in attaining the heights he currently owns. It is remarkable to note that Joe Root stands tall at 5'10", considering the immense pressure and physical demands of the sport. His height helps him to endure the hours on the field. Joe Root's height of 5'10" has made it possible for him to stand among the greatest cricketers to have graced the game. His achievements have been an inspiration for many aspiring cricketers. Joe Root is quite tall when compared to many other cricketers, and his height at 5'10" has been a source of motivation for many who aspire to reach new heights in the sport. Nobody can deny the fact that Joe Root has attained the great heights with his astonishing height of 5'10". His success is a tribute to how hard work and perseverance can lead to lots of success. Joe Root stands tall at 5'10", and his height is something that gives him an edge in the field. He is able to reach further, jump higher, and endure longer on the field. Joe Root stands at a prominent height of 5'10", and his outstanding height makes him stand out amidst other cricketers. His popularity and success serve as an inspiration to many aspiring cricketers. Joe Root has been quite successful in setting new standards and surpassing expectations of excellence, thanks to his great height of 5'10". His height is something that truly sets him apart from the rest. Joe Root stands at 5'10", and his height is an advantage when it comes to playing sports like cricket. He is able to barrel out runs and dominate the game with his impeccable timing and body movement. Joe Root stands proud at 5'10", and his height and poise make him a formidable presence on the pitch. His strong drive to succeed and willingness to go the extra mile has been instrumental in his success. Joe Root is a tall man at 5'10", and his impressive height has enabled him to achieve great heights in his cricketing career. His tall stature has helped him remain ahead of his opponents in the game and deserves huge respect. Joe Root stands tall at a height of 5'10", and his striking presence is something that many other professionals admire. His height gives him a great advantage while on the cricket field. Joe Root stands tall at 5'10", and his towering stature is a testimony to a life filled with immense commitment and dedication to the game. His height has been the source of numerous triumphs in his career. Joe Root has made strides in the world of cricket with his tall stature, standing at 5'10". His great height has enabled him to reach many milestones and coveted rankings in the game. Joe Root stands at 5'10", and it is clear that towering height has enabled him to stay ahead of the competition. His ability to focus and stay ahead of the game is quite remarkable. Joe Root stands tall at a marvelous height of 5'10", and his ambition and dedication is something that many admire. His tall stature allows him to reach heights that many cricketers can only dream of.